My first area was a little Peruvian beach town on the northern coast, about an hour and a half north of Trujillo, called Pacasmayo. And all it is there's a little branch there. It's not a ward, it's a branch, and we have the most beautiful chapel. Like, the most beautiful chapel that I've ever seen in my whole life is in that little town. And it's on the beach, and so lots of people are fishermen. They are part of, like, the tourist industry. Pacasmayo is, like a beach resort, sort of, for lots of people to go to. That's just where lots of people, Peruvians in the area, go to the beach, Pacasmayo, just because it's really pretty, and it's just a nice little town. And we lived in an upstairs apartment. In our building that we lived in, there were 2 apartments, and we lived in the back apartment. And then there was a less active family that lived in the front apartment. And so it was really cool because even though they were less active, and we worked with them quite a bit, it was cool that we lived, like, with a family that understood us. They knew that we were missionaries. They understood, like, the lifestyle that we lived, and they helped us out, and we got to do family home evening with them sometimes. And so that was really special, and that was, like, a blessing that we had of living where we did, and being able to be close to a member family. That was special for us. In Pacasmayo, there aren't taxis. It's such a small town that you don't use taxis. And so we took these little things called moto taxis. And it's like a motorcycle with, like, a cart attached to the back, but it's covered. And there are 2 types of motos. They're the soft covers and then the hard covers. And in Pacasmayo, they're the soft covers because it's, like, the beach and, like, windy and nice weather. And so they don't have to worry about rain or hard conditions, so they don't use the hard cases. So we had, like, the soft case motos. So that was our mode of transportation, and it was really cool because you would just, like, call a moto, like, moto, and then a moto would come, and you would just tell them where you want to go. And that was the first time I'd ever seen a moto taxi, and so, like, the first time I, like, rode one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is, like, the coolest thing ever. And I had my trainer take a picture of me, like, sitting in a moto, just because I was, like, super excited about how, like, cool it was and different and everything. So that's our mode of transportation in Pacasmayo. And it was great. It was a great little town, and I loved it. I do love it. I still love it, of course, with my whole heart. I was there for 6 months, and when I got transferred, I cried so hard. I made myself sick over it. I was so sad to leave. It was a good place to be and a great place to start a mission. It was the perfect place for me to start out.